Now, we haven't commented yet on the Alex Jones situation.
Yeah, well, again, online harms, online safety, free speech. So this is kind of an important story. You know, uh, and this headline sums it up. Love him or hate him, the war on Alex Jones is a war against all of us. And this is on Revolver, excellent news site in America. So Alex Jones is being dragged through the courts in America. They did this huge settlement. I don't know, it was how many million?
48 million or so in total at the end.
48 million for supposedly upsetting the families of the victims of Sandy Hook. Okay, now he's not going to have to pay that out, of course, because maximum damages per plaintiff in the state of Texas will be about 750,000. So there's about 5.6 million in total. That's all. Plus, he's, I think, put InfoWars or the parent company into bankruptcy. They'll start a new vehicle. So that's all manageable from that side. But what, from a business side, he'll just keep going. But on this side, what does this mean for free speech? Because the First Amendment is inviolable. If you upset somebody, no matter what you say, as long as it's not a fire in a crowded theater, it's not, as long as it's not incitement of actual violence, legally that's protected speech. So this type of court decision has basically opened the door for, and it's not unlike the online harms bill, Mike,
Right.
just wildly vague. And, you know, it might psychologically damage somebody. I mean, what's this going to do to speech in general? So this is why, love him or hate him, Alex Jones is now on the front line. He is the poster child of free speech in the United States. And I don't think a lot of people realize this yet. But if you think this is okay just because it happened to Alex Jones, that he's been targeted, the judges are becoming more political. And I'll throw this out just finally. Do you think if Alex Jones was a Democrat Party supporter and that he was campaigning for Hillary Clinton and he got caught in this same Sandy Hook controversy, do you think he would get dragged through the courts and the judges would rule against him in such an incredible fashion?
I suspect not.
he,
This is Trump
he's
related.
a lot of these legal actions came after Donald Trump's campaign, and Alex Jones campaigned for Donald Trump, and arguably brought a whole lot of voters to the Trump camp. Okay, so that's not a coincidence. So again, this is political, and what we're seeing now, and what we'll show you with the FBI right now, hugely political. Judges are hugely political. They're taking people down based on their political beliefs or affiliations. That is America today. So Alex Jones is definitely, I think, caught up partly in that the political just makes it convenient for them to go completely go after free speech and freedom of the press.
Yes.
So there we